What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so we got the two memorial battles. I'm like a day late, but it is what it is. We got the two memorial battles for the Super Gogeta EZA and for the JANEMBA EZA that we got stages 9 and 10. Stage 9, Gogeta can nullify unarmed super attacks with his territory skills, so all you have to do is pretty much just activate a domain over top of it, and that'll generally nullify that. So we're just going to run the dual Broly team. We're going to try to do all the challenges at once, no support items, and a rainbow team, which is what we got right here. So let's just jump right on in. And we actually have the perfect first rotation for this, which is kind of ideal because we'll have the domain activated from our Broly. Doesn't say anything about character locking, so that kind of is perfect too. So we're going to activate this right off the rip. That's fine. Because of his domain, boom, now he can't nullify any of those any longer. Now we get the advantageous, well, advantage back, more or less. So there's those, 15 key, give you those, and then give you those. Now we are in a pretty good position because we have the type advantage. We have everything going, not type advantage, we do technically in slot 2. But we have the advantage of the domain being in our favor, so he can't nullify any unarmed super attacks anymore. So we can just go completely all out. Plus we have the support of the domain giving us extra 10% to attack and defense, and give 10 to 15%, and allows him to take 10% more damage being a movie heroes unit, if I remember right. So we're just going to be able to should be able to completely body this guy, and he's supering the exact unit we wanted him to super, which is, again, another perfect scenario. Yeah, 200,000, that's still pretty good, honestly. 200,000 is a lot of damage. Granted, that is only post 1 super. If that Broly would have supered at least twice, we might have been fine. But we'll take that. As long as this guy can get enough super attacks off to raise his defense, I think we'll be okay. I'm hoping this Broly's good for this situation. We're trying to run it with a pure Broly team. The next stage, we might do Broly's again, just to beat it because of how good this team is. Or we might do like a Rep 7 or something. I haven't fully decided yet, but we're going to take a look at it after this. I just knew this one had the domain skill, well, the territory skill, where you kind of really wanted your domain as fast as you can get it, so you can nullify what he can cancel out, because that would have been kind of hard if you didn't have a domain right off the start. So we got a triple or quad super, I don't remember what it was. I think it was a triple. And we're still looking pretty solid. Alright, so these two don't link, so we're going to have to go like this. Let's go like this. Like this, and the more STR keys, not STR, the rainbow key spheres, he gives support to everybody else. So we're gonna go like this, give them 2, so he gives everybody that little extra support. So that's kind of nice. All right, so we're using the Bio Broly because mine is now finally linked level 10. He is actually pretty solid, especially post super. With him being in slot 2, he should have 80% damage reduction, or close to it if I remember right. Plus he's gonna raise his defense on this super. Yeah, this Bio Broly should be a-okay in slot 2. And then the STR Broly at the end of the rotation is the only one I'm a little bit worried about, to be honest. The Bio Broly, I'm kind of a-okay with him being where he's at. Super, I think he'll be fine if he gets supered, but we got to find out. So it's all it really comes down to is let's just see what happens when it happens. Okay, so as long as this man can do, I know I gave him 2 key spheres, so he's guaranteed 2 super attacks. 2 rainbow key spheres, so it guarantees him, like I said, 2, and he's in a pretty good position. He should be a-okay to take a super attack, especially triple supering. That raises his stats up because the way his passive works, he gets stronger per his stats. I know I didn't do the how to build for him yet. I have the thumbnail ready, I just haven't gotten around to the video, but that will be there. We're gonna run probably this rotation again. Gonna rotate that Broly off. My Broly, my Super Saiyan Broly. those. And give him those. This should be it, this rotation possibly. Well, let's just see how much damage we take here. We do have the domain available, so let's just see. We took 200,000 post super. We could take a high. Okay, 316,000. I was about to say, we could take a good amount here. This guy's better defensively with type advantage anyway than the Tech Broly. I could have put Tech Broly here. The one we just transformed in 200% movie bosses lead. But I decided not to. And yeah, this should be it. This rotation, no question. Yep, that's that down. So that's how you beat the Janemba. Get all of the missions completed. Should have been all the missions completed, should I say. Or Janemba? Gogeta. That's how you beat the Gogeta to get all those missions completed. It should be. Exactly. Let's just double check really quick. 3 missions completed. Yep, that is everything. Alright, perfect. Now on to stage 10.
Let's do this.
Alright, we're back, boys. We're going to be testing out the Rep 7 team and see how well this fares, because we might need to rely on the dodge to get us through this.
I kind of like how human that is.
Goku! 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 Dad!
Because as you saw, he took a ton of damage. I'm looking up the damage multiplier right now as we speak for the Memorial Battle. That's not it. Okay, let's see. We got the Zeno support memory. We're gonna go like this. Gonna go like this, give you those 4, and then hope that you can dodge. We're gonna need to rely heavily on the dodge, to be honest. That's gonna have to be our answer to get through this. I'm interested to see how well how high they made this. He launches a 2.8 million super attack. So he gets 50% more attack after receiving a super attack. That attack percent plus 10 up to, with each attack received up to 50%. So he maxes out at 50. And you can nullify his defense down to minus 90%. So that's not terrible. And he lowers your defense on super by, what, 50%. So if he supers and hits, you're losing defense by 50%. Nice dodge. So we're going to go you here, give you all those. Give you those. Can we get the key spheres to drop right? We did not. Did not at all. So we're going to go like that with you to give everybody just that little bit of extra support. Okay. This might be the answer. The answer might be Dodgerinos through this. Because we're kind of doing pretty good damage here. The Vegeta might be okay as well. UI, we need you to dodge, buddy. Nice, thank you. Nice cheeky dodge. I'm a little worried about the 17 at the end, but I think he'll be okay because we're on a super, on a rep 7 team, and he should be perfectly fine with that situation. Alright, I mean, he only has to take 1 hit too, so that should be perfectly fine. We are raising his attack stat. It should only be up to 50%, but I think that's per turn though. I mean, the Vegeta just ate that. Relatively easy. Let's see. Okay, 84. I mean, that's not terrible. That is not really that bad, honestly. So I know you need rainbow key spheres. I'm not going to go out of my way to give you that many. So can we go like this? Let's see what that does. Perfect. Okay, that's kind of ideal. They need rainbow key spheres at the end. So we're going to give them those 4 there to give them 21% damage reduction. That's perfect. Okay, that is kind of nice. And also, when this man supers, he does raise everybody else's stats for this turn, so that's kind of really good too. We're heavily relying on the dodge. This is one of those fights, I hate to say it because it's such a stupid way to design the game. It's dodge or die to get the missions done, but if you want to do it normally, you could probably get away with it with items, no question. But I want to get the missions done this first time, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Nice dodge. It's just we need to dodge the supers. You can't take his super attack. There's almost no way. The defenses don't get high enough. Not this early on. Like, if we had the domain activated. If we can make it to next turn, we could get the domain up, which would be kind of nice. Triple super from this Goku, where I think it's up to 50% each turn. I'm not entirely sure, because I'm looking at the info right now on Dokkan info. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Can you dodge, please? Nice dodge. Perfect. That's done with this rotation. And we shouldn't be able to get supered again. I think it's once per turn. And now as long as these guys can launch like 3 or 4 supers, we're golden. Yeah, okay, so see, as you can see, his attack stat's not going up any higher. So it's up to a max of 50% per turn, plus an unlimited amount of 50% for STR units he takes hits from. Okay, so that's kind of nice. At least now we have that somewhat figured out of what we needed, what it can do, should I say. Perfect. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get the domain this turn. But we will activate this, just for the extra damage.
I'll hit you with an attack you won't be able to destroy. This is everything I've got.
Nice. Now that makes that Vegeta that much stronger too going forward. And JANEMBA is only going to attack the STR UI at the end of the rotation once. So as long as perfect, he dodges once. Now he's going to be able to super attack twice, which will raise everybody's defense and then attack, both by I think 59% for the remainder of this turn. And then the Vegeta should be able to hit pretty hard in slot 2. So there's a double super. And as long as this man can dodge, I think we're golden. So I think Vegeta is going to be our best bet to tank all the hits, honestly. I mean, nice, okay. 24 million. I'm fine with that. This is pretty good from the Vegeta. Double super here. High chance to crit because of the way he's built. From his super attack, I mean. Yeah, this might be it, this rotation. Let's hope. It's looking pretty promising right now. It's definitely looking pretty promising right now. Okay, yeah, this should be it. STR UI should finish it off. I don't think JANEMBA has a way to dodge, so it's finished right here for STR UI. Yep, there you guys have it. That is how you beat the JANEMBA. So apparently, it is legitimately like a dodge or die style event where the super attack does way too much damage. You don't build up enough, and you also got to think with 10% attack received, additional up to 50%. So you're looking at like a 4.5 mil super. If everything's stacking right and not counting the additional 50% he gets from getting hit by an STR type. There's all missions completed. That is how you beat all the new memorable battles. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.